Hi and welcome to day 2 of my 30 days learning to hack challenge. So for today, we are going to be looking at basic Linux commands. All right. So because Linux uses terminal command line, we are going to be seeing how to navigate through these terminals, how to navigate through uh, working with working in the terminal actually. So unlike other operating systems that you can carry out most of the tasks by clicking and dropping, double clicking and all of that. Yes, Linux has a user graphical user interface like what you're seeing here. Everything click and drag or major tasks are being done on the terminal, so that we are going to see how to, and these terminals use commands, has commands. So we are going to be looking at the basic commands in Linux. All right, so first off, you need to open the terminal. There are two ways to open the terminal. This way is to, if you open a terminal using this way, you're going to be opening a normal, like a very regular terminal. But if you want to open the terminal like the owner of the system, root user, so you have to use this one, terminal emulator. Yep. So you click here, the red one. Just click on that. It's going to open. It is going to open the root terminal for you. What is the difference between the root terminal and the regular, the other terminal? Basically, just take for instance, the system is your house. It's a house. Of course, the owner of the house will gain more access to rooms in the house. True or false? A guest is only limited to either to just probably the guest, the sitting room, guest room, and guest restroom, and the rest of them. A guest may not have full access, will not have full access to somebody's house, right? So that is what it is. That is what it is also here. A root user has access to everything that can be accessed in Linux. But using the regular terminal, if you want to access a place or a file that has advanced privilege, you have to seek for permission from the root user. All right, so that is how it is basically. Okay, I don't know why this is not coming up. Okay, should come up already. All right, so it's going to request for password. Remember when we signed in, when we finished installing Linux, we signed in as, the password was Kali. So that is what I just typed, Kali. All right, so with that, it is going to bring up our terminal, root terminal. The root terminal can access files that are not open to regular users. Okay, all right. So as we go on, I'll be making use of terms and terminologies that I'll be explaining on the go. So the first term I'm going to be using is directory. Directory in Linux is more like a path where you're currently working on, or a path where you're positioned, especially. So to check the directory where you are in Linux, this is what you do. You use the pwd, present working directory. So you want to know where you are working from in this system right now. So you just type pwd, which means present working directory. What is the directory I'm working on presently, or I am working from, or I am staying to access other files? All right, so when you type that pwd, you just click on enter. It says I am in the root directory, which means from the root directory I can access things that are not open to regular users. Okay, so the very next thing we want to see is who am I? Okay, despite the fact that I am in the root directory, who am I? I can be a guest that got into the root directory. So who am I will actually say who you are, what rights or privileges you have, the kind of person you are on this system. So I am the root, which means I am the owner. That's the word. That's the word I would use. I am the owner of the system. Take note, root and the root directory are not the same. Root directory is more like it's more like for file organization. The very beginning of the files that are in this system is the root, this first one you're seeing here. But the person that has privilege, that has the right to access every item that is on this system is the root user. I hope I am able to differentiate that well enough. Okay, like, all right, so let's proceed. So I am the root user, I am the owner of the system, and I am currently in this directory. I am the owner of this system and I am currently in this directory. So despite the fact that, okay, for being the owner of the system, I may want to access other directory, other folders, yes, directory folders, other folders aside from this place where I am right now. Okay, so to do that, to move from where you are at a particular time to another place, you have to change your directory. Okay, so in Linux, changing of directory is just done by typing cd, which means change directory. This directory to etc, sorry, changing the directory, you have to put the / etc. So there is a directory under the root, under this root, that is etc. There is /lib and the rest /bin / we're going to be seeing that subsequently. So let's just see /etc. etc is the directory that contains the configuration files of for Linux. Okay, all right, so we have moved from root into the etc directory. We have moved. I am still the owner. So it's just like me coming out from my room, entering into the parlor. It's my house. So I have moved from my room where I can access everything, from the inner, my room, to the sitting room, to the parlor. All right. Okay, so that is what I just did. I am still the root owner. I am still the owner of the house, root. Okay, but the directory where I am now is etc. So if I do present working directory again to tell me I am in the etc. Remember, we did present working directory over here, and then it told us that we are in the root. Okay, so I hope this illustration is giving you a proper understanding of this. So say I want to come out of this etc, and then I come out from the root. I want to stay outside, like from the very top, and view everything. The very top is the / you're seeing. That is like the beginning of the file organization in Linux, the / you're seeing. So for us to do that, I want to go /. What does, let me do this first. What does for us is it takes you up one level up, one level up. So say I want to go 2 levels up, I'll do cd .. It takes me to another level, upper level. So if you were like 3 levels down, so you do .. So you have moved from this level to the next level, to the upper level, and then that is where you find yourself. Okay, I hope you understand this up to this level. I really hope you understand up to that level. So there's also something called list. So we are going to be listing list shows the files directories that we have in a particular shows the files the content of a particular directory. Okay, so list of this root, this beginning, everything that is in this. Let's say this is outside the house, so from outside I am seeing everything that is inside of the house. So root, so you can see that um etc is a room inside of this house. Dev is a room inside of this house. Boot is a room inside of this house. Have directory is a room inside of this house. Home is a room inside of this house. All of these ones with deep blue, they are directories. Okay? The ones with white are files. Alright? And then the ones with a lighter blue, they are the lanes. They are lanes. So the deep blue are directories, the white are files, then the lighter blue are links. Alright, moving on from there, let us see, for us to see more information or more detail about a particular file or directory, who the owner is, when it was created, the size and all of that. You just have to do LSL. What L stands for is long. LS long. Alright, so you can see here a particular file telling us is a link. L for link. It has the rights, read write and institute privileges. Then there's the size, the date it was created, and all of that. Okay, so this one is a directory and this is a file. So the ones with hyphen in front is a file, all those ones are directory, then the ones with L are links. Alright, so basically that's a start. So that would be it for today. The next one we're going to be looking at will be how to modify files and directories, that is creating, removing, moving, and all of those things. So that was going to be in the next class. Alright, so and in that next class I'm going to give assignments. Okay, bye for now. See you in day 3.